John Kelly, the outgoing chief of staff for Donald Trump, has made some shocking admissions. Some admissions were not so shocking. But I was genuinely surprised by one of them. There's a bunch of doozies in there. I guess he's gotten to the point where he's like, hey man, I'm Audi 5000. It is what it is. Let me tell you what's real. So I'm going to get to that in a second. But first, good news on the Young Turks. We reached 42,000 members. We were trying to get to that by the end of the year. With a day and a half left, we made it. So can I see 43,000 members? Look, I don't know if I'm being greedy, but I really, really appreciate it. I love you guys that signed up to become members. I think you're going to love it, whether it's our fun games that we play, like Classic Fridays that we did on Friday for 3 hours, Who's Down with Jared Jackson, What Would Jesus Do? Whether it's Hostmates, the game that was our like newlywed game, the post games, old school, aggressive, progressive, dozens of shows we got for you guys. I keep telling you, it's just $4.99 a month. That's like a Venti or a Grande or something a month. But you guys should be going nuts right now. There's a week that you can get it for free. Try it out. See if you like it. That's tyt.com/holiday. Okay, go there. Get a week of Young Turks free, Young Turks membership. Get all of our content and roam around. See if you like it. So tyt.com/holiday, like I said. If you want to get it as a gift for someone, that's not too late for that either. We still have Festivus left and New Year's left. tyt.com/gift. Of course, just to join is tyt.com/join. You get it. All right. And can I get an amplify? We'll talk about that later. All right. So John Kelly, he said, first of all, the border wall is not a wall. Thank you. Finally, that's not a shocking admission. But it is surprising that he admitted it. He's like, look, it was never a wall. We came in. He's like, when I was at the Department of Homeland Security before he became chief of staff, he's like, I asked the people at the border and border patrol, etc. And in some places we needed a fence. In some places we needed a barrier, right? And he's like, even Trump's now calling it steel slats. What is that? That's a fence. He's like, it was never a wall. Okay, now a lot of you knew that. I knew that. But so many of the MAGA guys are like, no, dude, it's a wall, man. We need a wall. Oh, Hillary just wanted a fence. And by the way, Hillary did say fence. The Democrats have been saying fence. It turns out it's a fence. So all of this is over nothing at all. They all agree. Okay. Hey, I saw one of you just said tyt.com/Anna. How dare you, as Richard Ojeda would say. I'm reading the comments when I'm live here. tyt.com/Jenk's a good way to sign up. CENK, all right? Okay, at least, people get to find out how to pronounce my name because of this host competition that we did. But Anna and I are neck and neck. That one we'll find out on Monday. Monday, we are doing a show for you guys. I know a lot of people have off, but we're going to come in. First hour is like free to everyone, as always. tyt.com/live, 6 to 8 p.m., 6 to 7 p.m. Second hour, we're going to do just for the members. Look, membership has its privileges. That's why I think it's a good time to sign up now. Anyway, let me go back to John Kelly. So the shocking one. He said, it turns out it wasn't Trump's idea to do the family separation. Really? So whose idea was it? Jeff Sessions. Huh. Now, look, what do we tell you? Jeff Sessions, not a good guy. Arguably the most conservative senator, the most right-wing senator in the Senate before he became the Attorney General for Donald Trump. That's why he was the first to endorse Donald Trump. He liked how mean he was to immigrants and people that were considered outsiders and others, etc. That's why he's actually really well respected in the Senate. That's why Donald Trump turning on him, not because of the policies and not because he isn't sufficiently right-wing, but because he wouldn't cover for him in illegal ways, is not going to sit well with other Republican senators if that ever becomes an issue. For example, if he were to be impeached or even a threat of impeachment. And the Republican senators had to decide whether they were going to jeopardize their careers over Donald Trump. Him turning on Jeff Sessions is not going to be perceived well. But I don't want you guys to get the mistaken assumption that because of that, Sessions is a good guy. He's a terrible guy. He fought the war on drugs to the end, imprisoned all those people unjustly, and there's 1,000 other things he did wrong. But family separation was him. It turns out it was him. Now, Trump backs it anyway. Even though he repealed it, he's still saying, oh, it was a good idea. I don't want those people to come, etc. But that was a real surprising admission by John Kelly, the outgoing chief of staff. Now, just a couple of quick uninteresting ones, and then I'll get to one last interesting one. And yes, I saw somebody again put tyt.com/Shanna. Okay, cut it out. I'm playing around, but seriously, tyt.com/Jenk is the perfect way to sign up. Who's doing videos for you? Who's doing videos for you on the weekend? All right. So the unsurprising ones, he's like, yeah, there was some drama at the White House, and I did have some disputes with other members of the staff. Of course, everybody knew that. That's so not interesting. He said illegal immigrants are not bad people. I mean, they shouldn't come here, and it's their fault, but I don't think they're bad people. Really? You're going to get credit for that? John Kelly's actually really bad on immigration. Remember, all these guys are massive right-wingers. So no, you get no credit for that, John Kelly, and that is not a surprising admission. But the last surprising one is what he said about Afghanistan and NATO. Thank you, Shirley. I just saw tyt.com/Jank. So can I just, super quick, guys, last time. Look, this is done in a day and a half. So tyt.com/amplify gets our message out to the rest of the media. You guys have done an amazing job getting it to hosts on CNN, Fox News, MSNBC. We just got a package for the Washington Post. Let's get New York Times. Let's get Morning Joe. Let's get all those. Those are still out there. And by the way, if you give, I know it's a huge amount, but 2,500 and more, you get to name things in the studio. So check that out. You can see that at tyt.com/studio. You can see the list of things you can name, like my office, our chairs, etc. It's just a fun way to partake. That would be wonderful, and you help build home of progressives. Okay, so the last thing about John Kelly is what he talked Trump into. So he talked him into staying in NATO. That's good. Okay, really good. Thank God for that. But he also talked him into staying in Afghanistan. Well, that's a net loss. I'm telling you, none of these guys are all bad guys. And so later they'll all pretend, oh, no. Secretly, I was helping the country by stopping Trump from doing this and this. And in fact, that's what John Kelly's basically bragging about on his way out here. Well, I stopped him from leaving Afghanistan. Nah, you don't really get credit for that, brother. I mean, that's a rare decision that Trump is making now that I agree with. And he should have listened to his instincts and what he said in the campaign trail and gotten out of Afghanistan a long time ago. I know the military-industrial complex and the establishment does not like that position. That's a sad day for them. We're going to call it like it is and give credit where it's due and support policies not based on personalities and politics and partisanship, actual results. And if we've always been in favor of leaving Afghanistan, it's been 17 brutal, counterproductive years. It's time to go. So Kelly, not really a hero. He will certainly be portrayed that way by a lot of the media and the establishment. But it is a mixed bag, and I just gave you the ups and the downs of it. All right, so one last time, tyt.com/Jank. All right, thank you guys for helping us get to our goals. Have a great, happy New Year.